guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. If you're new around here, I am a second year medical student at medical school in Krakow, Poland. I'm happy you're here. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Okay, so I'm really excited today because I am this close to being done with school for 2020, which has been a year of the decade, really. So I'm really excited about that. I have 2 more days, which is basically just one because I don't really have a class on Friday. So I just gotta get through one more day and then it is Christmas break time. I am so excited. But what are we gonna be talking about in this video today? I don't know. Just kidding. Yeah, I do know. We're going to be talking about what the heck I'm going to be doing over Christmas break, and especially how to stay productive over that break. Well, obviously in medical school, Christmas breaks are amazing. Spring break, Christmas break, winter break, they're amazing, but it's not really just a time you can relax. There's always something to be doing, and I hope you guys find this video useful and that these tips are something you can apply this winter break. So let's get into the video. The first thing that I always do, like right before Christmas break, which is today, I did it today, obviously, is I will make a list of all the things I need to accomplish during these 2 weeks. Basically, that can range anything from have to study for whatever test is coming up. I know last year I had an anatomy exam basically the day I got back from Christmas break, so my entire Christmas break was spent studying for that. This year, thankfully, it's a little bit lighter. I have a few essays I need to do, including reading a book for one of them, so I have to read a whole book during that time. And then I need to just kind of prepare. Our finals are at the end of January, beginning of February. So I want to make sure I have a good little study plan and that I go ahead and prepare for some of those exams that are going to be coming up real soon. Okay, so basically what I do is I make a little calendar on my iPad here. I use the GoodNotes app. I can do a whole video on that later, but I make my agenda on here just using their little templates that they have. So I get 2 weeks off this year from December 21st all the way until January 3rd, which is exciting, but not that long. So it kind of sucks. But anyway, yeah, so what I did is I just went through here and I wrote down first all of the cool things that I'm doing, like Christmas dinner, Christmas Eve. I'm getting dinner with a couple friends, a couple girlfriends and I are going for drinks, whatever. Wrote all that stuff down first, get the fun stuff out of the way. Then I have 2 basically big things I want to be focusing on over the break, which is finishing those essays and then doing my Anki cards and kind of preparing for the exams. So I wrote 2 little notes, and I'm the type of person who likes to check a box every single day once I complete a task. So yeah, that's what I did. I wrote little tick boxes next to them, and then after I complete each task, I can check it off and it is done. So that's pretty much my first task, is kind of creating a plan, creating an action plan. One really good tip I've learned over the years is not to be too ambitious with your study schedule. I don't think I'm going to read an entire novel in one day or write a whole essay in a day, because you got to think, you're not sitting down at a desk for 8 hours a day. You want to be able to enjoy Christmas time or whatever holiday you're celebrating, and you don't want to be stuck doing something for 8 hours a day. You want to be able to enjoy family time if you're able to be with family, or just relax, because this really is a time that you're supposed to be relaxing. One thing I really recommend is to knock these tasks out in the morning, and that unfortunately might involve waking up a little bit earlier than you might want to. Usually I like to sleep in a little bit during breaks, so I don't really like setting alarms when I'm on break, but if I have a lot of things I need to do and I don't want them to interfere with the fun stuff that I have scheduled, then I will just go ahead, I'll set an alarm, 7:30, let's crank out 3 hours of work in the morning. I'm done by 10. I still have the whole day ahead of me to do whatever fun activity I want to do. The next recommendation that I have is to have a dedicated study place at wherever place you're hanging out for these next however many weeks your break is. So for me, we have an office at my house. I have a desk. It's really nice, quiet room, like nothing else is going on in here. So I find that it is really helpful for me to just close the door and just be in here for a couple hours and just kind of be in my own world, and then pop back into the real world once I go outside the room. And where the Christmas spirit is really happening. Here, study spirit; out there, Christmas spirit. The next recommendation that I have found is really useful is to kind of dedicate specific days to specific tasks. So I have to do a couple different pathoma like sections, which is for pathology, and I'm going to do those on one day. So like one whole day will be like a pathoma day, and then I'll have like an essay writing day, and then I'll have maybe Anki reading days or whatever. But I like to have like certain themes for each day. That way I'm not getting overwhelmed, and those tasks can kind of be, okay, well on Monday I have to do pathoma, so that's all I have to do. I have to just sit down and do it, and then there's no really excuse or other distraction from another task. So I'm not like, oh my gosh, I have to do Anki, I have to do pathoma, I have to read, I have to write my essay. No. Relax. All you have to do today is the pathoma. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. Just do that and it's good. Next thing I've mentioned a few times throughout this, but maybe not explicitly, is to like set a time limit. So if I'm gonna wake up at 7:30, I'm gonna start working around 8. Okay. Then I'm gonna set a time limit for like 3 hours or for 2 hours, whatever my schedule allows for that day. And at 11:30 or whenever 3 hours is up, that's it. Like I mean, I can finish, like if I'm writing a sentence, like finish the sentence, but I don't want to keep going, because then it kind of eliminates the ability to have like some type of relaxation during the break, and also visit with any loved ones that you're spending time with, or do any kind of fun activity, because that is also important for medical school, is kind of taking care of yourself. I say this almost in every single video, but yeah, like taking care of yourself mentally is very important. It's almost as important, or if not as important, than actually doing well in school. So definitely take some time to relax and enjoy the break. One thing I've learned throughout this year of like online learning and being just in general in medical school is that a lot of people don't really understand that even when you're not studying or don't have a test tomorrow, you have to be learning. Like you have to be studying, you have to be reading something, you've got something that's coming up in 3 weeks you need to work on. Like there's always something in medical school that needs to be done, which is kind of why these breaks aren't really breaks, because you're technically still working through them. So anyway, what I recommend is that you just explain to whoever you're staying with, your grandma, your aunts, your mom, your boyfriend, whoever it is, you just need to explain to them, hey, hello, I'm a medical student. This time of the year, I love it. I'm really excited to be home, but I gotta I gotta focus a little bit. When I'm reading, when I'm studying, don't talk to me. Don't ask me if I wanna go build a gingerbread house or something, because I want to, and I'm gonna leave my studies to go build this gingerbread house, and then my whole schedule is all off. Instead, just wait until I'm finished studying. I'm gonna be finished at 11:30. After 11:30, I'm free. I can do anything you want. But before 11:30, I just need to study these few things. I need to do these few tasks, whatever it is. Just explain that to them, because I think that makes everyone a little bit less stressful, and also allows them to be kind of encouraging. Like, oh, I know you're gonna be studying in the morning, so we're gonna be leaving the house and going for a walk so you can like focus, and then in the afternoon we'll be able to bake cookies together or whatever. I think that is a good tip, and mom, if you're watching this, / boyfriend, take a note, write that down, okay? My last thing that I wrote down here to tell you is something maybe I'm trying for the first time this year. So I don't know if this will actually work out. Well, I guess I have been doing this kind of like throughout the past couple weeks when I've been home, and studying is like trying to make studying more enjoyable, kind of like doing fun things while I'm studying. So let me just use this as an example. So you have to study, it's like 3 days before Christmas, but really all you really want to do is like make the gingerbread house, but you're making the gingerbread house later. But right now, like this studying just sucks. Like you really don't want to do it. Make yourself, or go get, if you can, a gingerbread latte. Have that latte, sip on it while you're studying, and then it's kind of like you've got a little bit of holiday essence in the studying. Or one thing I've been doing a lot lately is like studying out in like the living room by the fireplace or by the Christmas tree. Just, I don't know, it's just a vibe, you know? And it just makes it a little less torturous, because you can't be that sad when you're sitting next to a Christmas tree, right? Like how sad can you really be on the level of sadness? Like even if you're this sad, like this is the worst sadness, this is the not saddest. Even if you're here and you're sitting next to a Christmas tree, you're like, you get bumped up a little, you know? So yeah, those are some of my ideas for making studying a little bit more fun, or like just wear your Christmas pajamas while you're studying. What I just want to say one more time, I know I said it a few times throughout the video, but I just want to remind everybody out there, no matter how stressed you are with school or medical school, undergrad, whatever it is, and you think like, oh my gosh, this is 2 weeks where I can study for 14 hours a day because I don't have to go to class. Don't do that. Relax, spend a little bit of time just kind of collecting yourself. Do things that are going to make you happy during this time, you know, whether that is like going out for walks, playing in the snow if it snows where you live, or just baking really good, yummy treats. Do things that actually make you happy and relax during this time. This is a good time to recharge, reset. Like the end of the year is coming, the start of a new year, thank God, is coming, and let's not burn ourselves out during a break before we even start the new year or get back into school. If this break you just need to spend sleeping and taking care of yourself, doing self-care, then do that. That is more important than doing flashcards, trust me. So yeah, that is all the information I have in this video. If you find any of these useful, comment them down below. If you think of any other ways to make studying fun or to incorporate holiday cheer into studying, comment those down below so that I can do them, because my ideas obviously weren't that good. If you are not subscribed, please click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed any of these tips. And I will see you guys next time, which will only be next week, because now I actually have time to film because I'm on Christmas break. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.